Jeff Gross alongside Luke Greenwood, over 8 million in lifetime earnings, has won the GG Millions, has won a live GG Millions. He's done many things, and he will be joining us for the commentary today. Luke, how are you? And of course, him and his brother, two great players, the very strong competition. They play in the highest buy-ins in the world. You can go ahead and look them up and hopefully get them on the podcast here in the Bahamas when I'm down there. And there it is, like Ben CB, 18.66, made a run at it, was chip leader with 6 or 7 left. And started out as the shortest stack, as you can see, 8.74 to 1 if you put it on PP, his first win. Duco was your chip leader, was the favorite, has 4 titles, still has 4 titles, picks up 247, puts him over 4 million lifetime earnings there. It's great points. Luke, are you playing any mixed games or any PLO or anything? What's your favorite? Are you just primarily no limit right now, or what's your?
I'm playing PLO as well. I played the Trident PLOs. I cashed one tournament where we had like this insane. It was the longest live bubble I've ever played in my life. It was we didn't go to bed till 3:30 in the morning on the bubble of the PLO, and then I came back the next day and caught my 2.5 blinds and then lost.
Sure. Yeah, that's. I also played a Triton. I similar. I had like a huge stack with 15 left, 6 cash. I ended up Triton Madrid. I played and I ended up getting like kind of stone bubbled to Durr, who ended up winning. But it was, here we go. 5s, gets it into King Queen suited, is ahead. What a sweat that is. 9 of clubs, needs a 10 of club, a king, a queen. Can he do it? That is not too many outs. That is just enough. Bryn Kenney is going to send our first knockout of the day to Denis Zelenkin. Yeah, Viktor's super short. Again, the pay jump's a little bit steady, and you don't want to get in the habit of like pitching ace king, but he also only has 120 out. Like if he was the one 3-betting the 300, it's also a little different. I think he might get away. This has been a little bit more out of all the GG Millions I can remember. It's been a little more snug, but like this is again 8-handed, a little too much hand. Ben's gonna get good news to start. Yeah. Still available possibility. Let's see if he can fade the flop. There is the case king. That's pretty nice. That's going to be drawing dead on the turn, top set, and a nice pickup. Ben, my pick, one of mine picks. He is absolutely on fire, and this is just going to be going in. And I mean, Queen's going to get a really good spot. Although, as it turns out, still alive, right? Ace Jack, not like he's got. He does have the ace, does have a good hand.
Yeah. So he gets trapped here. I would have just stuck in the queens myself. Like, there it is. I think if we need to be a little deeper to limp, but I think it's 6 BB. I think you like. What hands do we want to be like limp folding off 6 BB? Like, not sure. Why? Okay, we might have some fireworks here.
I'd say that's a big cooler. Ace Jack, Ace 10, of course, King Queen. Setup. I mean, this is about as big a cooler as you'll see. Ace Jack 10 straight available, but this is going to be bad news for Daniel. Almost certainly, I guess he has running hearts. There is some Queen or Kings that could come out, right? That would slow things down. Ace Jack suited, probably just thinking good enough to check raise here, but at the same time, does make sense not to, right? It's sort of a weird board to check, raise, and attack, and the 8 on the turn now. Interesting. Are you surprised by that at all, or is that just pretty standard as with the action, the positions that doesn't need to be check raising?
I think he definitely can check raise his hand just because it's so good, especially with the backdoor flush draw. But I think generally on these kind of boards where we have a tight pre-flop raiser, he smashes this board.
Yeah.
Or like overall range, I think we kind of do a lot better not check raising much at all. Right. Because otherwise we're just going to be like, okay, you have like ace deuce, I'm going to barrel off, like good luck, or you have ace 9, whatever. Like, so now he's even at a more interesting spot where call or shove. But now I was going to say Daniel might fall to the shove here.
Yeah.
I don't think it would be that crazy if fold. Queen 9 gets there, which is a really big hand. Especially holding the 10 of hearts. You could think he could shove a hand like 10-8 of hearts or 10-9 of hearts or something. I mean, obviously, you got to be afraid that he has the same hand or maybe Jack 10.
Right.
That would be
probably like Jack 10 doesn't shove.
Concern. Maybe King X of hearts, especially like if we have like a 9 in there. or 7. So we have a double Garu potentially, or Queen X of Hearts.
Right.
But yeah, and this also sort of gets into what I was saying about our range and slow playing and whatever, that we'll put him in a spot now where we might fold ace 10, and if we call, we're going to lose him on a king, a 9, a queen, a heart, potentially a 7, potentially. So these are like a lot of cards, but it still might just be our highest EV play to check call and just play that delivers a card below a 7, and we stack
he does
him.
call. Little surprised, but I can't blame him as the river comes in, needs a ton of help, miracle help.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness, that is a deuce, and that is going to be a knockout as the streamer. And GG, he's given himself. I mean, he's behind with the burn cards. This is sort of a fake, a real flip. That's a fake flip. Outs are out, but hey, it's still ace king to queens. Anything can happen, and there is a lot of clubs. Club would be good for him. Needs an ace king or club. All of a sudden, 70-30 dog plus some cards gone. It is. Oh, that is not a club, and it's not ace or king. And GG, another great showing for Ben CB. The Greg goes all in flags are.
This one, it looks like we're going to see an all-in and a call here. I'd be pretty shocked if we got anything else.
King 10 fours, bit of a fake flip. King 10 and fours. Bryn will continue. That is needing runner. That is part of the equation. Needs a jack now, or we will be down to 3. And it is not a paint card. So that is GG to BK right there. He is going to go out, and again, still holds number 1 spot, 73 million lifetime earnings, 1.6 million last week. GG right there. 3 left and 8.
That is a big shove, and I assume Duco's going to call 15 blinds, king 6 suited. Yeah, I have a hard time folding this one.
Wow. King 6 suited 5s. Big moment here for everyone. It is remaining. The king 6 suited whiffs the flop. Needs a king or 6 now. Only on the river. You can see that 6 outs when it come. About 14% of the time it will happen. And it is a heart. That means it's not a king or a 6, as that was not one of the remaining. There we go. Good game. Duco Haven. Heads up, going for his 5th title. Feels like it's wide open here as a... It's pretty even. I don't know. BP's shown me a lot of aggression, a lot of heart in spots too, though. He's definitely not rolling over. These guys both have tricks. They're both talented. This feels like could be the one. 8's going to shove. Ace 6 suited. He has got a lot of hand for heads up. Also not super deep. Shot clock 0. He's got 3 seconds, 2 before his hand's dead. He is going to, the last second put it in. Can he find it? Most of the chips on the line here. 12 mil. The full sweat. Ace or a diamond. It is an 8.
Oh, wow.
It's a set, though. Wait, river board pair would end it.
There it is.
Oh, my goodness. That is quite a run out for his first win. Duco's going to have to wait for 5. P Plausinaitis, Lithuania. First win, first cash. Going to get the glory there. 315.